Hey guys, so this is finishing the Temu and then the Nifty haul. So I got 2 packs of this glitter paper. It was from 2 separate orders, and at the time they were giving away a free gift when you hit, I think it was the $30 mark. So I chose the silver glitter paper for both free gifts because they had a lot of things you could choose from as a free gift, but not very much crafty items. And this is the only thing I felt like I would really use. I did open up a package so that I could tell you what the glitter paper was like, because I know not everybody is accepting of glitter. So this is not embedded glitter. But I will say it's stuck on pretty good. It's been a long time since I've shopped the scrapbooking aisle at Walmart, so you'll have to forgive me if things have changed. But I remember Walmart used to have like packs of 2 sheets of glitter paper for $1, and that stuff, like the glitter just fucking fell off it. This is not bad. I had to rub pretty hard just to get a few flakes of glitter off onto my hand. So if you're scared of glitter, I wouldn't worry too much about this. How many is in here? 4, 5. There's 10 sheets in the pack. It's not embedded though, but again, it's not as bad as some glitter paper that's out there where everything's just gonna fall off the page eventually. If you were super concerned about it, you could always hit it with some sprays, with some hairspray or with some acrylic spray. If you're that concerned about a flake of glitter getting on you. I did write down the price on how much they were charging for a 10-pack of this 12x12 glitter paper, and they were charging $10.49. So, do I feel that was worth, this is worth $10.49, 10 sheets for 10? Hell no. I mean, that comes out a bit more than $1, per sheet, plus you gotta factor in tax, so, but because it was a free gift, I certainly didn't need glitter paper, but it's what I chose for my free gift, so, gifts. I then got this stencil. Yeah, you can see that okay. It was 68 cents. I will say the stencils are very reasonable. Like, the only other place I really bought stencils was Gina Marie, because hers are $3 for a 6x6. It's about standard quality for a stencil. It's not super thick, but I also don't feel like it's going to tear on me, so for 68 cents, yeah, I would stock up, especially if you're a stencil person. I've got a whole bunch of stencils in my cart. And I'm really not supposed to be spending right now. I sure as hell don't need anything in my life. But yeah. I then got 2 packs of the finger daubers. They were $1.38 a pack. There's 5 in a pack. Surprisingly, these fit my finger. Because I have sausage fingers, so I don't, when they want to work. Oh, got it. Sponge quality, I've never had any of the name brand finger daubers. I just knew I wasn't going to be paying for name brand finger daubers. It doesn't feel like the thickest cellulose sponge, but it doesn't feel exceptionally cheap. Then again, I'd grab, as cheap as they are, I'd just grab a whole bunch of packs. I just wanted to try them, see if I'd use them. And if it is something you'd like, yeah, I'd just buy a whole bunch of packs. It's only $1.38 a pack, so. I then got this pack of carbon paper for $2.09. This is for, let's say you've got an image like a smiley face, and you want to transfer that smiley face image onto something so you can color it in or draw it yourself. You know, you'd stick the carbon paper on top of your blank sheet of paper, and then you'd put your image that you wanted to trace on top, and then the impression you'd make with whatever you're tracing the image with, the carbon would then transfer onto the sheet underneath. So I didn't quite have any plans for this, but you know, I figured it would be super handy to have on hand, especially for $2.09. And I think there's 10 sheets in here, so very reasonable. I mean, I've never shopped for carbon paper per se, but that sounds reasonable to me. I then got this diamond painting finish. The reviews said it was really good, and they liked using this more so than, okay, so this is a sponge top, so I guess it comes, okay, so you just rub it over your diamond painting like a glue stick, so that's cool. I obviously don't want my diamond paintings to get destroyed after I spend goodness knows how many hours on them. So that's why I bought that. 60 milliliters, and it was $4.98. I don't know if that's a good price or not. And then I bought this kit. I wonder if I was in view or in frame. You know what I mean. This was $3.49. It's a wool. Sorry if I was out of frame. It's a needle felt kit. There's 4 needles. They very well could be different gauge. I just the instructions on the inside don't really show you how to shape this little image. I was just gonna see, just so you would know, if it has instructions on how to, oh boy, I really don't want to mess this up. Yes, ish. Okay. So yes, it does look like there is detailed instructions. Yeah, so it's a little Shiba Inu. I bought my former boss, Mickey, that Shiba Inu in the alligator costume. And I saw this. I don't know what it is, but I really I think the Shiba Inus that are in the alligator costumes are so cute. So anyways, I bought this to make for her, to attempt to make for her, because I really love her. She's the only person that's really tried to protect me. And, you know, that's kind of not a common thing. You know, usually bosses are only looking out for themselves, and she wasn't like that, so I really love her. Just trying not to mess this perfectly packaged wool up too bad. And yeah, that'll go into my cabinet of kits to make one day. I do like that it came with this big hunk of foam. It's not that crumbly styrofoam, you know, it's the, I don't know what it's called. But I have a little piece that I actually use for poking. But when I get done with this kit, I'm going to keep it, because my piece is just a small rectangle. And I keep it from packaging, you know, when we get, you know, a new appliance or something, or, you know, new TV, whatever. I always keep this type of foam because it doesn't crumble. and it's useful, if not for packaging, for poking things into. Anyways, alright, I'm going to show you some stamps. So, here's a disclaimer. I'm pretty sure, but I am absolutely not positive, that I didn't buy any counterfeit stamps. But there's always a chance, and if I bought a stamp that's counterfeit, please just tell me, and I will be sure when I show the stamp in the future to say that it was counterfeit and to say what brand it actually is, because, you know, I obviously don't want to add to the problem. So, but I'm pretty sure I didn't buy. I hope I didn't. I was seeing a lot of, I saw some counterfeit Tim Holtz stamps on Temu. You know, the diagram ones, like the coffee cup and the whatever, you know, that has a diagram. I've seen counterfeit pink ink designs. What else have I seen? I've seen a lot of brands. They're not all coming into focus at the moment, but I would just be careful. Just be careful. As careful as you can be. So I got this one. This was 98 cents. I'm probably just going to cut off this top. I think it's German. Not faux show, but I think it's German. I thought the bunny was super cute. Bad bunny. My mom, when I asked my mom how the Easter bunny got into the house, you know, and she didn't remember telling me this, but I remembered. And she's like, oh, you know, Easter morning, I leave the bedroom window open and the Easter bunny jumps through the bedroom window. Maybe he got caught jumping in through some other lady's bedroom window and she didn't invite the Easter bunny. Oh, sorry. Alright, this next one was $1.98. What are some other brands that I've found on it? Oh, the oddball stamps. I've seen counterfeit oddball, counterfeit Sherry Baldy. So yeah, you know, I'm not someone that is always up to date on what's being released, so sometimes I make mistakes, and I don't think anybody could be perfect unless they absolutely did not buy stamps from cheaper places. This one was $1.98. So I would just try and be careful. I haven't noticed any counterfeit dyes on there, but like I said, I'm not up to date all the time on what's been coming out, so it's just the stamps I've noticed. There's been a lot of issues. This one was $1.28. I can't tell how bright that is, sorry. And I got two more. This one was $1.48. I do wish, as much as Temu is exploding in popularity, I do wish that they'd police that a little bit better. And this last one was $1.98. Beautiful big jellyfish. I don't have any jellyfish as big as this. So yeah, hoping for the best, that I wasn't bad. Okay, and the last two things I got were 3D metal puzzles. This first one was $3.38. I'm not sure how much I'm going to like these. If I do love how this turns out, I'm going to buy another one and make it for my girlfriend. But, just the packaging it comes in. So this, which I didn't even realize this one was colored. Which I don't mind. Is praying mantis. She loves praying mantises, but I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to do this because the tabs are super tiny. Again, I have decks. I don't do a whole lot of jewelry stuff because I have trouble holding the pliers. So, I'm a little bit worried about cutting my hands because this is metal. It's laser cut metal, so, or punched. I guess it could be punched out. Hopefully, oh, it's even got little, what do you call those antennae things on the back of the butt? So yeah, hopefully that will be cool to do. I think she'd like that. You know what I really want to buy, and I've been talking myself out of it. So there's a couple crafts that I've decided I wasn't going to get into. One of them is resin. And there's a couple reasons why I don't want to do resin. One, it's just another hobby that I don't need to get into. Like, I've fallen into the fucking diamond painting crater, apparently. And I've managed to hold out on resin thus far, and I'm really trying hard not to get into resin. The second, because it's just, you know, another thing to add to all of my crap. The second reason being, my house is very sloped. There's no chance in hell that I'd be able to get anything level. But there was this silicone mold of a leopard gecko. And I want it so bad. I also want to make my own custom set of dominoes because I love to play dominoes. But I'm trying so hard not to get into it. I'm trying so hard. Next one was $1.98. You can see a picture as a dragonfly. This one is just silver. So yeah, it's just punched metal. Like I said, I'm hoping I can do it. I'm hoping I don't cut myself. I mean, it looks like it'll be cool. You know, but we will see. Alright, that's the end of Temu. I've got another order in the mail. It's only 5 items at this point, but okay, so Nifty, I bought the Born Supremacy. I have another one, Born Ultimatum. I just watched the first Born movie. I am actually deciding to watch them in order. I don't have the first one, but I watched it online. It was okay. I'm hoping as I get into the story, it'll get better. Because definitely the first movie wouldn't be worth watching if you didn't know that there was more movies to come after that. And then I found this. I was kind of excited. Uh-oh, shitty patootie. I put this back when I found it. Oh, everything was 50% off this day. Apparently they had a fire in the store. I couldn't tell there was a fire, but they said there was a fire. So everything was 50% off. For what reason, I do not know. So this was 50 cents. It's like, you know those Smucker's sandwiches? It's one of those. I figured I could make my own Smucker, or my own, you know, sealed peanut butter sandwich, because I don't like jelly. I do not like jelly. And the Smucker's does not sell just a peanut butter, you know, crustless, perfectly. So I don't know. I thought it would be cool just to have. Or I figured if I wanted to make little hand pies, or really big raviolis, it kind of takes the work out of it for you when you're just like, you know. So, I bought, oh shoot, there was one thing from Temu I left. I got this keychain. It was 80 cents. It is supposed to be of the moon. I wanted to change. I have a lot of keychains that I love. But I don't want to ruin them. Like, I have this bedazzled banana keychain, which had nothing to do with the Minions, but because it's a banana, I associate it with the Minions, so now I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, it's cool. Was it worth the 80 cents? I don't know. But it's cool. I wanted to change out the, anyways, I want to change out the keychain on my car key that my mom had put on. It's a breast cancer awareness keychain, which is fine and dandy. I'm not against breast cancer awareness, obviously, but it's pokey. And so when I stick the keys in my pocket, if you go to sit down, you know, the ribbon stabs you. So, I don't know. I thought just a nice little moon. Shit, now I'm equating that with the Minions too. Alright, so these were 50 cents. This, they're both just a singular salt and pepper shaker. This one's Japanese. It has a cork, but it got shoved on the inside. And this cork is really degraded, so if I wanted to use them, I'd need to find some different corks. But they were just pretty. This one has crackling in the paint, which makes it even more pretty. But I like to have just various salt and pepper shakers in for various spices. Like I bought one for my cayenne pepper. You know, it'd be kind of nice just to have one for a lot of different spices that I have because I buy in bulk. And then I got some stamps. I got this one. This was $1. Celebrate the season. Does that make you think of Christmas? I don't know what else you would use this for. This one was 25 cents. Sending you a great big hug. This was Stampin' Up! 1997, and this hug one was Stampendous 1997. This is Stamping Up 1997. I think it's, I don't know, just dots. I've got one that has dots, but it really does look like what it says. It does look like a stoneware pattern. I'm hoping this will just look like, I don't know, maybe like blood spray or something and not stoneware. This is 1994, Stampin' Up! Happy Holidays. This was like 8 cents. No, 12 cents. There we go, 12 cents. I can do math sometimes. This was 50 cents. It says 1982-1998. Stamp in the Hand brand. Kind of wish I didn't buy this one, but whatever. I don't know the brand of this one. This was 12 cents. It says Happy Belated Birthday. It's a foam backed rubber stamp. This is a gecko. This was 12 cents. Thanks a melon. This was 12 cents to stamp a rosa. A lot of these stamps, the rubber's dry. And as long as it hasn't started to crack, usually I can get it back to a usable condition. This one, it looks like someone mounted themselves. They cut the black foam not large enough so the rubber goes over the black foam. It was 25 cents. It says thanks a bunch. This looks like Snowfall, Stampin' Up! 1990. There's a lot of 1997s apparently. This is from the company Dolphin Song. That's the first Dolphin Song company stamp I've gotten. It doesn't have a name. It's 50 cents. This is another one that was hand mounted. This one's really bad where the rubber is much larger than the black foam underneath. And the parts of the words are going off of the black foam. So I'm going to stamp it out, see if I can do anything to make it work. Gracias, merci, thank you. I can't read that. Fourth, thank you. Danke. Danke? Danke? Sitaku. I can't read that letter. Nope. Can't read it. And then here is the last stamp. It's Judykins 1999. It's just got 4 different fans on it. And then the last thing I bought, which I was super stoked, was just this giant, giant container. It doesn't have a lid, and it was 25 cents. It's probably like 3 shoe boxes, the size of 3 shoe boxes combined. I wanted to start another mealworm colony. I started up that one on camera, but I made that one for my girlfriend, and I've since given it to her. So I wanted to start up a second one for myself, and this way they'll have more room to expand and grow and make babies and pupate and do beetle-y things. Because when you live as far out as I do, it's never a bad idea to have much more food for your reptiles than you think you're gonna need. In case something happens, you're snowed in. I don't know, you lose your job again. Having extra bugs is a super good thing. So anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for me. Oh my god, shut up. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I'm gonna log off and clean up a little bit, and hopefully I'll be back on with an actual crafty thing. And I know this is crafty hauling, but you know, I'm working on Easter cards. It's been slow going because I'm just not in the mood at the moment. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later, and adios.